everyone, welcome to a new episode of New Arrivals. My name is Milo, I'm presenting this week's episode. We've selected 5 beautiful guitars that came in this week, and I'll let you wait no longer, and we'll start with this guitar on this leather couch in a leather gig bag. It sort of blends right in. Some of you might recognize the gig bag. It's a Powers Electric. We got some new models that came in. We really fell in love with this beautiful color. It looks so nice with the surfboard resin knobs as well. So this is the Type A. This one has the partial Faraday pickups. They have 2 types of pickups, the partial Faraday and the full Faraday. The partial Faraday, they have the pickguard design on the pickups as well. They are sort of twangier, a bit brighter. The full Faraday are a bit warmer, a little bit more output. So the Type A model is still the only model that Powers Electric are making today. It's a Urban Ash body with a maple top, and the Urban Ash is chambered. It's so lightweight, this guitar, it's incredible. Also, what they do with the fretboard, they have a special radius that thins out. Michael, you know, it thins out at the end.
Yes, it does.
It plays so comfortable, it's so easy playing. Only on the treble side, that's right. It plays so easily. You don't feel that with a lot of other brands. Of course, it looks incredible. It has the San Diego surf and skate culture in this design. It's an incredible guitar. Go check out Powers Electric. We got a few of them. Seeing we're in the Martin guitar room, we also included a Martin guitar. I hope you all recognize the case. Comment below if you know the age of Martin that this case comes from. It's the 70s. And this is a beautiful D18 shade top. You don't see the shade tops too often. There are certain periods that they produced more of the shade tops. I believe it's sort of the early or mid 30s, early 50s, and in the 70s they produced some more shade tops as well. They look really cool once they get a bit older. I think this looks really cool as well. So the D18, of course, mahogany back and sides with a Sitka spruce top on it. This particular guitar did have a pickup once in its lifetime. Now it has a plastic button on it, but the hole is still there. So if you want to install a pickup and want to leave this where it is, there is a hole to install the pickup there. It's in quite good condition. It has a nice action, but I would say it has some years to go, but maybe in a year or 5, I believe this guitar will need a neck reset. But we have some very skilled luthiers in our workshop below who can help you with this. What I like about this D18 is it's got quite a chunky neck. I like that with the D18 guitars. Let's listen to the demo. Okay, next up, we'll leave this one for later. We have a brand new limited edition Taylor guitar here. Check it out. This is a 812 CE from their 50th anniversary series. It's one of their grand concert designs. What's limited about this is that it now has a sinker redwood top, and this has a really nice figuring on it. have a look at this. So with the 50th anniversary, you get some added details. You get the gold tuners, as you can see here. You get ebony bridge pins with a gold acrylic dot on it, and then you get the 50th anniversary label on the inside. For the rest, this has Indian rosewood back and sides with a beautiful burst on it. What makes this A12 CE stand out is that it has beveled edges all around the guitar. So you get the beveled edge here in the armrest, you get it here in the cutaway as well, but all of the edges are really smooth, so there are no hard edges on this guitar whatsoever. The Sinker redwood that they used on this A12 CE is quite a special tone wood. They describe it, Taylor described it themselves like cedar on steroids. So it has the touch sensitivity of cedar as a top wood, but then it has some more volume and a little bit more headroom. The Sinker redwood they used on these guitars is, they found it in California rivers and it's been soaking there for decades. It produces a really beautiful dark brown glow on it as well, and it sounds fabulous. We're going to end the show with two vintage Gibsons, and first off is a electric one. This is a ES225T from 1957. I always like seeing these Gibson hollow bodies with a single middle pickup. It sounds so different than all the other pickup configurations you hear all the time. So they made the 225 in a period from 1955 to 1959. It sort of looks like other designs they made later, like the ES125TC, I believe they call it, but that would have the pickup in the neck position and not in the middle. So 1955 was actually the first year that Gibson entered these thin line hollow bodies in their catalog. They did this together with the Birdland and the ES350T as well. This ES225T was a little bit cheaper than the Birdland and the 350T, so this was more targeted at a mass audience. What you get with a really nice Florentine cutaway, a maple top and back and sides as well. The bridge has been replaced. Originally there was a much larger trapeze and it had sort of a bar here that was also a bridge. A lot of these have replaced bridges on them. Also the tuners have been replaced once. You see some of the holes of the original tuner still there. I think this is just a really cool guitar. It sounds different than a lot of other art shops you find, and let's check it out. Last but not least, we have a Fender case. Blasphemy. Because this is a 1961 J45 in a really nice cherry Sunburst. The 60s Gibsons don't get enough love, in my opinion. They don't sound as big and bold as the 40s or the 50s Gibson, but they have a special, unique, muted sort of sound. That's all because of the adjustable bridge that these guitars have. So 61 was actually the first year that the adjustable bridge was the standard option on the J45. So they all got the adjustable bridge. It is a plastic bridge. It kind of mutes the sound a little bit. But when you record this, you get sort of a really intimate and warm sound that I really love. This particular J45 is actually quite loud compared to other 60s J45s we've had. But still it has this sort of a lonely and muted feel or something when you play it, and I really enjoy playing it. Another thing they changed in 61 is the maple, the solid maple bridge plate that they had before is now been replaced by a laminated maple bridge plate. I don't know what this does to the sound exactly, but this is one thing they changed. This particular J45 has had a top crack that's been repaired and is really stable. But all in all, it is in quite good condition. There are some marks here. Of course, here around the sound hole is quite a big mark left with a plectrum. But all in all, it's in good condition and it sounds wonderful. And this is the star of the show today. So that was it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this episode of New Arrivals. As always, let us know which of these 5 is your favorite. I just wanted to mention that this coming Sunday we have an event in our store. Fritz Heidorn wrote a book about master luthiers like Somoji and Matsuda. Please watch our Somoji and Matsuda video as well. He will be presenting this book in our store, and Peter Finger from Germany will be playing a show as well. So if you want to visit, please let us know. Visit our website for some more details. And if you're watching this episode on Friday, I just wanted to mention that Saturday at 10 in the morning you can buy tickets for the new Oasis tour. We don't have anything to do with it, of course, but I'm a huge Oasis fan, so I just wanted to mention it. You can go see them in the summer of 2025 in the UK. That's all I have to say for this week, so I hope to see you next week. Bye!